Now, the future of California's cap and trade program is in the hands of lawmakers as they prepare to vote on a landmark climate change bill. But the proposed extension is not without opposition. Fox 40's Doug Johnson is joining us live at the Capitol with more on that and both sides of this debate. Doug.
Ty, they're still caucusing on this one on the floor of the Senate and the Assembly. The governor very much supports this bill, but unfortunately, not everybody's on board.
But most of you people, when I look out here, a lot of you people are going to be alive.
Last week, Governor Jerry Brown passionately defended the cap and trade program, urging state lawmakers to pass a pair of climate change bills.
You're going to see mass migrations, vector diseases, forest fires, Southern California burning up. That's real, guys.
Under privilege on the floor, Madam President, I'd like to do
the biggest obstacle for Governor Brown, Assembly Bill 398, which would extend the existing cap and trade program to 2030. A supermajority is required to pass. Democrats have exactly the number needed, but one Assemblywoman, Jackie Irwin, is out all week. And that means Brown needs at least one Republican on his side.
I think the bill, as far as meeting the issue of carbon and using a market-based approach, is really a good bill.
Brown may have that ally in Assemblyman Rocky Chavez, a Republican from Oceanside.
You know, global warming has become a partisan issue. As a Republican who believes in science, I don't have that hurdle to overcome.
But several environmental groups have voiced their opposition, saying the governor's bills aren't aggressive enough.
Here in California, we're supposed to be so progressive, but our governor continues to do favors for the oil and gas industry, and it needs to stop.
Adam Scow with Food and Water Watch says corporations shouldn't be allowed to pollute at any price.
Tell every power plant and refinery you need to reduce your pollution by 40%. It's actually much more simple than what is being proposed here today.
And Assemblyman Chavez tells us he really likes this market-based approach to this rather than having some sort of state-run control board taking over instead, and that could be the other option here. We're still waiting a result on this one, so we're going to be back out here live at 6 o'clock, hopefully with an update. Reporting live at the State Capitol tonight, Doug Johnson, Fox 40 News.
All right, Doug, let us know if anything changes. We'll see you at 6 with that update. Now, a little bit more on the cap and trade program itself. It's legislation aimed at reducing pollution in the state, and here's how it works. The cap is a limit on greenhouse gas emissions. Companies are required to purchase a permit from the state for every ton of greenhouse gases they emit. If they need to emit more, that's where the trade comes in. Companies can buy and sell their permits to emit more if they need to. It was Governor Schwarzenegger who signed this into law back in 2006. The California Global Warming Solutions Act is what it's called, and it requires the state to reduce its greenhouse gas emissions back to 1990 levels by the year 2020. This latest piece of legislation extends that program another 10 years.